Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to build a LangChain chatbot assistant. This chatbot is going to be answering specific support questions on documentation for an online platform. The online platform that I'm choosing is Alpha Theory. Alpha Theory is a investment management tool that allows portfolio managers to optimize their portfolios using research from their analysts. Um, so to so in order for this chatbot to run, it needs three things. It needs the support documentation, metadata on the documentation, and a user question. So let's go ahead and ask a question. Use Firefox again to log in. I should say yes here because that's in our documentation. Good. Okay. Now, can I load data using a CSV file? Yes. Okay. Now let's try to ask it a question we don't have documentation on. Um, we'll say yes. So it wasn't able to answer this question. And so what it did is it automatically generated a personalized email to this user. Okay, so let's look underneath the hood and see what's going on. Um, so we have support documentation as TXT files and the metadata. So why the metadata? In order for um, There's two reasons. There's a cost-effective reason and a tokenizing reason. So the cost-effective way of interacting with this chatbot is sending less tokens to it. Um, so what I am performing here is a strategy that says, first, ChatGPT, here's the question from the user. I want you to first find the best document to answer this question. And so what it's going to do is if I ask a login question, it's going to find o1 login.txt and it's going to store it as the best document. Now, once we have the best document, we proceed to answer the customer's question. And so what that'll do is it'll just send the best document, o1 login txt, to OpenAI. This will require less tokenizing if you send just one file versus if you send both. So if you don't use the metadata, you'd have to send all your support documents to see if you can answer the question. And then so it saves on cost. And then the second reason is there's a tokenizing limit on the model. And so you actually do need to be mindful about how much data you're sending over over to OpenAI. Um, and so I'll go into the chatbot now. Um, so we're using LangChain, and specifically we're using the question and answering um, protocols. So what's happening is we this QA right here, this function is our chatbot. So what's going to happen is it's going to load in the TXT file. It's going to chunk it up just so we don't overlap, or just so we are mindful about the tokenizing when we send it to OpenAI. It's going to store it's going to use Chroma DB to store the searches. So if I ask similar or the same question, it's going to look in the embeddings to find that question. Um, yeah, it's going to look in the embeddings to find that question. That way it doesn't have to go to OpenAI and ask it again. And then here's the retrieval chain. We're using a stuffing technique, which is basically um, we're just asking a question with the txt file in there uh, as one long token, and that's it. So now what'll happen is in this application is as you ask it questions, it should only respond. It should only answer specific support documentation questions. Thanks for watching.